to yet another episode of the Ugly Money Podcast. I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche, and I have a very special guest indeed today. Singer, songwriter, producer, choreographer.
Oh, okay.
I be doing my little research,
I
man.
see,
You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, show your love one time for Shonte Renee. How you doing, Queen?
What's up?
It is
I'm
an
good.
honor to finally get to sit down and talk to you. You know, I've seen you perform several times. I've seen you out moving around working, but I've never had the pleasure of having a conversation with you. So I'm looking forward to this. So I've prepared some questions that I feel that people want to know.
Okay.
Okay, so my first question
Let's see.
is, who was Shonte Renee before Shonte Renee was Shonte Renee?
Oh man, that's a big
I
question.
mean, you know, I do what I do. You know?
Shonte Renee is Shonte Renee. Like, I'm me. I don't change. I am me.
So I'm
the same.
You were just born.
Yes.
Shonte Renee.
Yes, I'm the same everywhere I go. I don't change.
Real name, everything.
Only time I change is when I'm on stage. That's the only
talk
time
to me
I
about
evolve.
this transformation. Is it like the Beyonce Sasha Fierce thing?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Okay, so
Shonte Renee becomes Goddess Renee.
Oh. She becomes the goddess, ladies and gentlemen.
But Shonte Renee is every day.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm every day. This me every day, all day.
So getting on that stage, the metamorphosis, how does that go to get your mind ready to tell? Because it literally, because you're so chill, and then when you get on stage, you're not chill no more. You know what I mean? Like, how does that transformation go?
I get quiet. Monté said I just exclude everybody out my day for the whole day.
Okay.
He said I don't want to do nothing before I perform.
Okay.
And I just start getting my thoughts, and then I just literally get on stage and be like, okay, I'm here.
Gang.
Like it's a real like transformation.
You ever get butterflies?
Yes.
Really?
Definitely.
You would never think that a
nervous
person
every
like you would
time.
get butterflies every time.
Every time I get nervous.
And then when you get up there, it's just like,
yeah, two like words after that, I'm good. 2 words.
Dang, man. Yeah. I be nervous before this interview, goddamn. I gotta work on my shit. All right, so you are from Atlanta originally.
Yes.
What part? What side?
Southwest Atlanta, Cascade Road.
Is that the SWATs?
Yes.
SWATs. You know, it's always interesting to people that's not from Atlanta like myself, you know what I'm saying? The places that we want to visit when we get to Atlanta, you know, we hear about Atlanta. Well, before I moved here, I wanted to visit the Bluff. Yeah, it's not exactly a place you want to visit.
No.
I'm like, Snow in the Bluff. We got to go to the Bluff and see Curtis Snow.
No, you don't want to visit the Bluff.
Nah, you might not really want to go there. And they're like, I remember listening to T.I., and he really made me want to go on Bankhead. Yeah, I wanted to, let's go to Bankhead and let's go to.
I don't even want to go to Bankhead.
But it's just
I'm not
amazing.
too far. I didn't grow up too far from it, but
not the place to be. And it's just always amazing as people on the outside looking in, because these places made us think that this was so grandiose. And I remember the Pool Palace, the first, the West was the West Side Pool Palace, and I remember seeing all these artists leaning in with it and rocking with it and stuff, and everybody's at the Pool Palace, and the videos are shot there. And I'm thinking, I mean, you would imagine that this place is huge, with tigers and huge lights, and you know what I'm saying, the LED screens, and it's just the hood spot. You know what I'm saying?
It's just a little small spot.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to go. I was too young.
You never got to go to the Pool Palace?
I was too young.
Oh, man, I got to go one time. I was like, yo, this shit, this shit look like goddamn hole in the wall. That was out though, but a lot of records got broke there. So talk to me about growing up in the SWATs.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I went to Tri-Cities High School. I went to Performing Arts School.
Tri-Cities?
Yeah, where Outkast went, Keenan Wayne. Is it Keenan? Keenan Wayne? Whatever.
Keenan Ivory Wayne.
Yes. Yeah, him. Escape. I went to that school. Yeah.
So you went to just the famous school.
Yeah, I went to the school where all the music people went.
and so why do you think that many famous people came out of that school?
I mean, we were like, it was like boot camp. So if you was in the music part of the school, the magnet program,
okay,
we was like boot camp.
So they're not playing.
No, they didn't play.
Is there a professor that is responsible for all of these stars?
Yes, it was Miss what was her name? Miss Viola. I can't remember her name.
I need to give her a job.
Yeah, it was like we had a magnet person involved, and then all the directors and the choir directors, the theater directors, everybody.
So it was just like a boot camp. Like they are literally making new stars each and every day.
Yes, and it was like boot camp.
Shouts out to Tri-Cities, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Tri-Cities. Now, if I grew up in the Bluff, would I go to Tri-City school?
I think you will go to Washington.
Okay, cool.
I don't know. Doug, I don't know.
No disrespect.
I don't know.
I just heard that the Bluff ain't the place to go. If you don't know nobody, I gotta holler at Rollo or somebody.
I don't know.
Ain't Rollo from the Bluff? Monté Rollo from the Bluff? Somebody from the Bluff. I just holler at Curtis or something.
I don't know.
That ain't the place to go.
Where you go, babe? Monté, where you go when you live in the Bluff? That's what I said. Washington. Okay, that's what I watched. I was right.
You see how she corrected herself? She like, babe, Monté. She's we at work. Talk to me about how you met DJ Monté.
I met him
AKA Babe.
I met him on IG.
You met him on IG?
Well, I met him at a studio first, and I followed him on IG, and then me and him got acquainted.
So who slid in whose DMs first?
He slid in my DMs.
He slid. Shouts out Monté. Shooting that shot.
No, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't a shot.
Business. It was all business.
It was all business.
I had a video on Instagram. I was singing. And he was like, oh, you really can sing. He said, have you got any songs recorded? And I was like, yes. And he was like, well, can you come by the studio and let me hear them? I said, sure. And I went by the studio, and he was like, well, we're looking for an R&B artist, and I would like to sign you. And that's how I got
bomb drop for DJ Monté set up.
And that's how it
I
happened.
need you to come by the studio.
He probably thought I was cute.
We want to record some records in the meantime. So how did you make the transition from like working on music and then just becoming bae?
It just happened. It was like a friendship first.
Okay.
We were friends, and then it was just kind of like, we don't even remember our anniversary. We don't have no anniversary. Because when we have an engagement anniversary, but it was kind of like we were friends, and then we're together. It just
happened in the middle of the session.
Yeah.
Come and talk to me. Marry me.
Pretty much.
Monté in the building, man. Listen, man. I love it. I love it. I love power couples. I love power couples, and I've seen you and Monté be rocking, and it's just dope. How do you balance the work and then the relationship?
Very challenging.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's not easy. So people just don't think that it's easy to have a relationship and a work relationship.
Yeah, because you probably think you get free beats.
I do get free beats.
Oh, you get free beats?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Monté.
That part, yeah.
You over there looking like, babe, you tripping. Baby.
I still got to work, though.
Well, talk to me about, like, like moving, how you guys coexist.
We're good. I mean, we just have to, communication is key. Yeah. You got to learn how to communicate with each other. We're both alpha. Oh. He's an alpha male. I'm an alpha female. So we be in the studio like, I want this. But it works.
It works.
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn something.
Yeah.
I'm 39. I ain't got it yet. I ain't got it yet. I just, do it my way. No. What you mean, no?
Well,
singing the home like a road anime. No. Doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So who is the aggressor in the studio as far as making sure that things are done their way?
It could be both of us.
It could be. Oh wow.
Yeah, it depends who wins. Yeah.
I could imagine that you probably a win though.
I win sometimes. Sometimes he'll win.
You think so? Women have a way with men, especially women that look like Shonte Renee, to get the fuck whatever they want. But Monté, he'll stay on his ground.
Yeah, he stands his ground.
Like, you think because you cute, you just gonna sing it?
Yep, that's him.
Oh, nah, that ain't gonna work like that.
Yep.
Okay, shouts out Monté, man.
He's a Sagittarius, and he don't care. He don't care about no looks and no fine, and you got a fat ass. He don't care about that.
Don't care.
Mm-mm.
All right,
don't care about that.
I just gotta learn. I just want to learn how to to bag one of these beautiful R&B songstress and whatever. Monté, you and Monté have given me some game, so I'm about to hit up Rihanna tonight. Hey, I like the way you sing. Stop by the studio. We can work on some things. I'm working on it. So talk to me about like what is your like recording process? Like, creative.
We write first. Sometimes I get people to record it for me, and then, I record it later. That's usually my process. And me and him just go in the studio. I record at home.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, I have my own setup at home, and we have my candles and, my vibe, the lights, and then we get it popping.
Now, one thing I do respect about you is the fact that even though you're engaged to a Grammy award-winning producer, you do your work.
Yes.
And I have seen by myself you out here getting it. Like, talk to me about like how you are not what is the word, consumed by who you're with, but still keeping your career and your stuff on the forefront.
Well, I didn't know who Monté was when I met him. Let's be honest. So when he hit me up, even when I met him in that studio, I didn't know who he was. I followed him on Instagram. I still didn't know who he was. I didn't even read his bio. And
damn, she didn't get a bio read, Monté.
I just was like, oh, he's cool. I'm gonna follow him.
Damn right.
And that was it. I didn't know who Monté was, and I still act like that. I forget. I'm like, man, I forget you did that.
do you call him Monté, or you call him like another?
Your Highness.
Okay. All right. That's it for Monté. Moving on. Okay, so when did you initially get that whole first bug about singing and becoming a singer? And when did the dream start?
It started at a young age. My family knew I could sing. My siblings, they always wanted me to sing at every function and everything I do. So, and of course, I went to performing arts school, so they put me in that, and I've been doing it all my life, pretty much. Mm-hmm.
You a soprano or alto? I'm
a soprano and an alto. First soprano, second soprano, first alto, and second alto.
See, she know her music theory, y'all. So you can read music and everything.
A little bit, not that much.
A little bit. So is you Nick Cannon in drumline, or is you the bald head guy that know? Never mind. Don't even worry about it. My drummers know what I'm talking about. Such about to come in here. Goddamn, sorry for smoke. Such leave it alone. Leave it alone. There's a dancing band and there's a marching band, sir.
I took music theory a little bit, but I'm not that good. It's all natural.
Circle of fifths and stuff. No.
It's all natural.
Chinese. Okay, cool.
It's all natural.
All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to the Swats, man. Let's go back to you're from a historical high school, historical program, and you're dealing with a historical label. Mm-hmm. Camp. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
So you got a whole lot of legendary stuff around you.
Thanks to him.
Any pressure?
A little bit, yeah, because I'm the first lady of this label. There's no other girls before me, and there's been no after me right now. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure.
And so how do you combat that pressure?
I just don't think about it.
Okay. I ain't worried about this shit, bro.
I ain't worried about this shit. I just work and then stay focused and keep the tunnel vision. That's all.
I always, it's easy for artists sometimes to get distracted about things they got going on. Life is real.
Yes.
Life happens. How, and like I said, I've seen you consistently work and grind. How do you stay focused on the task at hand of moving and pushing your music and your brand?
Monté, I mean, he's an OG, he an OG legend, you know what I'm saying? So
Light flex.
Yeah. So, I mean, he just be like, I've been through this. I get depressed. I get a little worried and, be like, why this and why this? But, he keeps me, grounded and focused because he's been through it first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he tells me like, no, I've been through this. I know I know what's going to happen next. Just chill out and just keep working and keep focused. No. So, yeah, just having somebody that's older than you and somebody who's been through it.
Oh, man, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I know that nigga fuck. Nigga, don't fuck with him, Sean. That's part of it, too, though. I be telling China, be like, hey, China, smile, nod, walk away from that nigga.
He don't play.
So, like, if you had a dream feature, you could have a song with anybody in the world, who would it be?
Rihanna first.
Okay, hey, babe. Hey,
ooh,
babe.
Yes.
Hey.
Boo boo. And I like Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
I love Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. You like Megan? I love her.
That's her thing, isn't it? Yeah,
I love Megan.
Okay,
She's an Aquarius, so I love her.
She's a complex creature from what I've never met her, and I've actually met her in person before she blew up, but I don't know if we don't need to go that. You don't want to hear about what I think about Megan. Go ahead. I love Shonte Renee. Go ahead.
Well, I love Megan because Megan's my Aquarius sister. You know, I would love to meet her one day. I would love to work with Summer too. I mean, Summer's an Aries, and I like her vibes. I like her a little.
Summer Walker.
Yes.
She's dope.
I think she's dope.
I'm an Aries too, so yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're Aries.
The vibe.
You're fire sign. That's why I like you.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna turn this into a Megan Thee Stallion interview. Staying like that. Don't do it.
Dang, you don't like her. You keep saying it.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the fact that I know the guy that kind of put the money behind her in the early days, and for that situation to go sour as it did, I don't like it.
Oh.
Because I know that man put like $2 million into that woman. And she's talking about, the label is trapping me. No, bitch, we put the money up. We want our money back. And then I just...
I got you.
I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself.
I got it.
You ain't got nothing to do with it.
It's our respect.
You know what I'm saying? Shonte Renee, she like Megan Thee Stallion. This ugly money Nietzsche.
I like her. She's an Aquarius.
Exactly.
But we'll talk about it maybe one day.
And Tori ain't shoot her ass. Come on, man. And Tori ain't shoot her. We're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. Shit, goddamn it, Tori. You think Tori Lanez really shot that girl?
Please.
She was like, Monté did not prepare me for this. I'm just.
It's not my business.
There you go. And you know what? That's the right answer. That's the right answer. That's the right answer. I think her best friend shot her. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Just be quiet. There you go, right there. I think her best friend shot her. I don't think Tory Lanez did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way in hell a black man can shoot a black woman and get away with it and be walking around here in these streets. Don't say nothing. I just don't believe it. She makes great music though.
Maybe she's talented.
You know, this is for the headlines. Moving on. I'm just messing with. Moving on. So. Who are your top 5 singers of all time?
Ooh, number 1 is Whitney.
Whitney.
Number 2 is.
Oh, you got a story about? You got a Whitney Houston story, and you haven't told me?
I never told nobody.
You gotta tell me the Whitney Houston. Oh, exclusive.
Free game alert. Free game alert. That ugly money.
Well, I was cool with what's her name? Sherelle, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and she was cool with Whitney.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she had my music, and she played it to Whitney when I was younger.
Wow.
Whitney called me on the phone.
Light flex. You just gonna overlook that? Yeah, Whitney called me the other day when I was 3. Continue, please.
And she was like, "You're a star, and you need to keep going. And I would love to work with you one day." Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Whitney Houston.
Yeah. And when she died, it was so sad because we never got to do it.
I know, right? I'd have been pissed.
Yeah, we never got to do it. I think it was like a few years later. So yeah.
That is a dope.
Yeah, we had probably like a 10-minute conversation. It was definitely Whitney Houston because I could tell that was her.
And you know that's so dope to the fact that like, you know, she would just reach out like that.
Yeah, she wanted to reach out so bad because she was like, "I just love this song you recorded," and she just was like, "Oh my God, you're amazing, and you're a star, and I want to work with you. You're amazing." And yeah, that was a big deal for me.
Yeah, that's a big flex.
It's a big deal. I never told nobody. I only told
you
my
should
dad
definitely
story.
tell. Yeah, you know, because you know yesterday I was talking to Barack, you know, and cap. Okay, Whitney Houston, top 5. Whitney Houston, definitely.
Whitney Houston. All right. Let's say Mariah Carey second.
Bang.
Christina Aguilera.
Really? Okay, dope.
Like
She got some range.
Yes.
She gets up there.
Amazing. I like Beyonce.
Okay.
And Toni Braxton.
That's a good top 5 right there. That's not a bad top 5. I'm not mad at none of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at none of them.
Yes.
All them girls, let me see, because sometimes when girls can't sing for real.
Well, they probably just stopped practicing, but they all can sing.
They all can sing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking the fact. Tony. Okay.
Tony can blow.
You good?
Tony still can blow.
It's your list. It's your list at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's not my list. Christina Aguilera. Okay, yeah. Okay, I respect that. Okay.
Yeah, she was a white girl can blow. She's Spanish, whatever. She
I don't know what she was, but she could blow.
Yeah.
She could blow. You know, sometimes we ain't gonna go there. Never mind. I can see Monté now, like, bro, edit that part out. All right, so let's go to the future. Where's Shonte Renee in 5 years?
She is won like 2 or 3 Grammys.
Ooh.
And she has gotten like 2 platinum records. Dang. And let's see, she's had features with multiple crazy artists, great artists, and rich as fuck.
That definitely works. It definitely works. If you need a bodyguard or something, hit me up. I'm available. You know what I mean? Okay, that's a good 5-year success plan. So then you and Monté, y'all can go back and forth. Like, I got more Grammys than you. That should be dope.
Oh, yeah, it'd be fun.
That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You know, it's Monté, he got Grammy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He be like, you only got 2?
Oh, that would be me.
Try 6, nigga. That'd be dope.
That would be our household.
Okay, so this is the Ugly Money Podcast, and we salute the process of success. Everything between your first dollar and your first million, that is ugly money, right? So I know there's some times in your life there are things didn't seem like they were going right. Things weren't peachy cream. You know, it seems like, there wasn't no light at the end of that tunnel. Tell me about a time in your life that you fell down and had to get back up, and how'd you do it?
So my situation years ago, probably like almost 10 years ago, what was it, 2014? I fell down to the worst. It was the worst time of my life. It's when DJ Nando died. He was my
R.I.P. Nando.
Yes, previous boyfriend.
Salute.
And that was the worst time of my life.
I can imagine.
And yes, people will probably go to the crazy house and probably crazy drug addict, alcoholic, what I went through. But I came through, and I pulled through as a strong woman, and I got through it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was the worst time of my life, and I got through it just by being strong and I had family and friends supporting me. And Monté, he came I think he came a year later after that. So he helped me through that too. I was depressed when I met Monté.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. So he was like, open these blinds.
There it is.
Get up. You know what I'm saying? I was depressed. I was becoming a singer in the process of being depressed in that situation. Singing kind of like brought me back to life, because I feel like that's what he wanted me to do too.
No, that's dope. I think a lot of times people don't give it much respect to mental health, especially in the Black community, as it needs. That stuff is real.
Yeah, it is.
You got to make sure that your mental is right.
Exactly.
You can go to the gym and pump it out, but if your mental is all thrown off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's good that you got a support system of people that, help bring you back.
Yes.
R.I.P. Nando, though, man.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Nando a little bit?
We can talk about him. That's cool. I'm cool. I'm strong.
I never had the opportunity to meet Nando.
You would have loved him.
I'm pretty sure I would have. I've heard nothing but great things about him. So somebody that's never met Nando, if they've never met him, if they had the opportunity to meet him, what would they say about him?
Oh, he was a hardworking man. He was like me on stage. Like when he get behind the mic, he talk. Behind closed doors, he quiet. Wow. He was really chill, quiet. You'll never know he talked until he got get to work behind the mic. That's when he started talking.
Go time.
Yeah.
Shouts out Nando.
So he was a hardworking man. He was cool, down to earth, chill. About his money, by his family.
Get that money, man. Shouts out Nando. Long live, man. R.I.P. Cause I remember when I came to Atlanta, the love that man gets from DJs in the industry alike. You know what I'm saying? And I remember hearing about it like I thought it had just happened. And I'm like, this is some years ago. And they still, like, especially Coalition, shouts out Coalition, DJ Funky, Big X, you know what I'm saying? Like, they still waved that flag and carried that flag.
They loved him. They were all friends. They were, yeah.
Shouts out. Okay, we're going to talk about some happier stuff.
Yeah.
Happier stuff.
He's good. He's my spirit guide. I'm good.
There it is. So, I want to know, is it like how did you come up with the single, Talk to Me Nice?
Oh, man, we were drunk.
Okay. I knew this was going to be a great story. I just knew it.
We were drunk eating fajitas.
Fajitas.
I cooked.
Fajitas and alcohol.
Yes. My homegirl, Jordan L'Oreal, she cooked. She made margaritas.
Okay.
And I cooked chicken and steak fajitas. And we were just listening to tracks. And then Monté was like, oh, pick from these 3 tracks. I said, I want this one.
Okay.
Picked that one, and then we were just drunk. It was, and J. Paul. J. Paul sings. He was in the studio too. We were all eating and drinking, and we were just writing. And we literally woke up that next day and was like, what did we do? What did we do?
Right.
And they were like, what did we do? Can you send it to me? I was like, yeah, let me send it to you. I forgot too. And we were all fucked up. So we played it back, and I was like, damn. That shit is fire.
Yeah.
So that's how it happened. It was like a drunk story.
A drunk story.
Drunk off margaritas.
Margaritas and steak fajitas.
Steak and chicken fajitas.
Talk to me nice. What's next for Shonte Renee?
What's next? Just, money and success, love, and babies and
babies. Oh.
And everything.
We can talk about babies now.
Marriage.
Big flex. I see something on there. Damn, Monté, boy, you can do it, man. Now that count money by. I'm talking about she got her ring finger laced. Woo. I'm gonna keep on working, man. I'm gonna keep on. Monté motivates me, She's like, he thought that was bad. Watch this, nigga. Damn. So kids is in the future?
Yes.
How many you want?
I just want 2 more.
Just two more?
Yeah.
2 more.
Yeah, we have kids already. I want 2 girls.
You want 2 girls?
Yeah.
You got their names picked out yet?
Almost. One of them.
You think Monté want girls or he want boys?
He want girls.
You want girls too?
I know he do.
Man, you know what's crazy?
That's one girl.
I'm a girl dad.
You are? How many girls you got?
I got 4.
Oh, you're so blessed. You have 4 queens.
They grow up. They grow up.
You have 4 queens. You're blessed.
I am, but they grow up.
How old?
And they all grow up and they become women.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a 19-year-old. She's a woman now.
She's a woman.
Yeah. Shouts out Shamira, but they all grow up. When they're like 3, because I got 2 3-year-olds, they're nice. The 3-year-olds, it's great. Then they get older, and then they want a cell phone, Dad. And Dad, I need $50.
Yeah.
Dad, I need $500. And then Dad, just go ahead and send me $5. Well, how much? But I love being a girl dad.
Oh, wow. Do you want a son?
Oh, I got a son.
Oh, you do?
But I just got 1 son.
Oh.
And I got 4 girls.
Yeah.
So I want some more sons.
So you ain't done.
I can't be. I gotta get one more in there. I just gotta get 1 more. I got 1 more. Because I'm a junior.
Oh,
so I gotta get the
you got
3rd.
A junior. Okay.
So I gotta get the 3rd in there. You know what I'm saying? I get the 3rd in there, then I could chill out. But I'm just, I'm saving something for somebody. Let these folks know where to find
somebody.
Let these folks, maybe, I might catch somebody in Shonte Renee video or something, you know what I'm saying? Anybody want to go half on the baby? Let these folks know where to follow you before we get out of here, Queen.
Follow me at I am Shonte Renee on Instagram, Twitter at Shonte Renee, and TikTok Shonte Renee 6.
Gang, gang. And you can follow me at Ugly Money Nietzsche. That's Ugly Money Niche. Remember, the bigger the dream, the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. This has been the Ugly Money Podcast with Shonte Renee.